tutorial series that I'm going to be starting for 2021, where I'm going to show you guys how to build different types of farms. As you can see, I've got a world where all of these tutorials are going to take place, where I've decorated it all with a path and some trees and all of that. In this first episode, in case you haven't noticed, we're going to be building a sugarcane farm. Now this design is stackable. We're going to follow the path round to the back of the farm, where I want to show you guys the farm in its most broken down, simplistic form, and explain how all of the components work. As you can see, over here, we have water in the back so the sugarcane can grow. We will then have a water stream that leads into this hopper, so all of the items can be picked up and put into this chest right here. On top, we have a piston that breaks the sugarcane and an observer to detect when it grows. Behind the observer is a bit of redstone dust. This redstone dust gets activated by the observer when it detects sugarcane growing, and will then power this block below it, which in turn powers this piston. This piston then breaks the sugarcane. Now that I've explained it, let's get into the tutorial. We're going to need a 19 by 6 area. So that is 19 grass blocks and 6 grass blocks, as you can see here. The white rectangle, in case you wanted to know, is actually 21 blocks by 8 blocks. Now here, in this chest, is everything we're going to need. So we're going to need 17 dirt, 17 sugarcane, 17 bits of redstone dust, 17 pistons, 17 observers, 1 hopper, 1 chest, a water bucket with an infinite water source, a light source of sorts. I would recommend using torches because they don't actually have a hitbox, so no sugarcane can get stuck on it. And then finally, we're going to need a building block. We are going to start by digging into the ground 1 and placing a chest, and then placing a hopper behind that. This is right in the centre of your square, so it'll be, what's that going to be, 9 blocks in? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and on the 10th one we're going to be placing a chest and then a hopper that leads into it. What we're going to do then is behind that, we're going to go all the way to the left, and on the 3rd block up we're going to place 17 dirt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And now, what we're going to do is we are going to go behind that and place 19 blocks of concrete, like so. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now we're going to just connect this up on both sides to the dirt, like so. And then we're just going to fill all of this in with water. So we've got like a nice little bathtub there with concrete on one side and dirt on the other. Once we've done that, we're then going to place some sugarcane on top of all of them. Now you may be wondering why my sugarcane is growing so quickly, and that is because I've increased the tick speed on the game. So for this tutorial you can see that the piston, it basically makes everything easier for me to test, so I can see that it's all working properly. But anyway, once we've done that, we're then going to go out 2 more blocks, like so, on either side, so it brings it down in line to the chest. And what we're going to do is we're then going to fill this in with a solid block, like so, up until the chest. And then we're going to place a water bucket on either side. Now these should be placed in, I believe it's 8 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we should be placing 8 blocks of glass or whatever building block you want to use. Now this is so that all of the items will get punched over by the piston and land in the water. Now I'd advise you to use full blocks so that the items don't get stuck like they have over here. You can see because I've used glass panes and end rods, some of the items get caught on there and they won't be put into the farm. Right, so moving on from that, We are then going to place a temporary block just about here. We're going to place 2 of them, and behind that we're going to place a piston. And now these pistons are going to go all the way across if we can, like so. In fact, we'll get rid of all of these sugarcanes quickly and place all of these pistons going in line like so. Now again, we should be placing 17 of these so they're all in line with the sugarcane, and they should be on the second one, so it punches the second high block of it, like so. After that, we're going to go behind and place 17 observers above the pistons, like so. And so we want it so the face is looking at the sugarcane so it can detect it when it grows. After that, we're going to get the building block of choice and we're going to place it behind the pistons, like so. So it's in line with this. And all we're going to do is put 17 redstone dust above it. Now, as you can see, it's making the farm start to work now. So we're collecting up all of the items and it's going into the hopper. And that is pretty much the basis of the farm done. All we're going to do now is just cover it up with our blocks, like so. Now, the reason we've got the block on the back here is so that we can cover up the redstone. Now, you don't have to, you can leave it exposed if you'd like to. And it looks quite cool that way, as a matter of fact. So yeah, we're just going to finish off building all of the outer casing. Now this can be any design you like. It doesn't have to be white concrete. You can build it out of stone bricks. You can build it out of wood. The world's a oyster really when it comes to this. You know, it's Minecraft. You can do any design you like. Right, with that design all done, we can now finally start putting in our light source. So what I recommend you do is you can place them. You can either place a solid block of light source. Let's go grab one quickly. We'll use beacons, why not? So beacons are a full block that emit light, and if you want to use them for whatever purpose, you can place them behind the sugarcane like so. Is it going to be easier if we do this? Yes, it will be. So we can place them all above here. If I can reach that far, yes we can. And now this will make sure that the farm keeps on working at night time where there's no natural light for it to grow. So as you can see, they'll be generating light and making sure no mobs can spawn in here, making sure that nothing else can spawn. Alternatively, if you don't want to do that, you can put a full block here and place torches on them, like so, and that'll keep it all nicely lit up. But yeah, that's basically the farm. Now if you wanted to start the second layer, all we're going to be repeating is this little segment here. So above the observer, we'll place some dirt. We'll then get a bucket of water, fill it in above so it sits on the observers, place in the sugarcane like so. Once the sugarcane's placed, we're then going to get our pistons and place the pistons behind it like so. Get the observers and put them, make sure they're facing the same way as the sugarcane, so they're looking at it. And then finally get our full block, place it behind, get our redstone dust, place it behind the observers so that it's powering the piston, and that is basically how you do the sugarcane farm. Now make sure again you put full blocks here so nothing gets caught, and you will notice that occasionally some sugarcane gets stuck actually on this block here. There's nothing you can do about that, it's just lost to the farm. But yeah, that's how you build a sugarcane farm in Minecraft. Now this is on Bedrock on the 1.16, I believe, the Nether update. So yeah, if anything changes in a newer update, in the Caves and Cliffs update, then I'll update you on that. But that won't be for another year or so. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching this tutorial, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!